Hello there. Hey, what's up you guys? It's MCLegoboy here with 4481 Hailfire Droid. 681 pieces of a 2003 Star Wars set. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's been forever. I have wanted this set for so long, and there's a story behind it, man. So around Christmas time, I got like $50 in cash and was like, what do I use this for? And I've actually had my heart set on the 3rd volume of Queen. So I finally have the final 5 albums of Queen. And out of curiosity, by the way, I was waiting for it to go down in price because it ended up jumping back up really high again. I was like, no, it was cheap before, but I was holding off on it because I still had to, like, I was still getting all the other songs from other bands and things like that. And so I just needed to let my mind, like, learn everything first. And then I'll get some more stuff to fill my brain. But anyway, so I was kind of curious. And I'm like, I'm going to go and just check and see what this goes for on Amazon. And it shows up and it's like $700 or something. Or no, it was like 190 or something like that. I start laughing to myself. I was like, yeah, right. No way, not gonna do it. That's hilarious. But that's like sealed in the box. And then out of another curiosity, I'm like, well, let's just see what the original 7190 Millennium Falcon's going for. It's into like $1,000. And I'm like, ha, yeah, right. But then I got really curious and I went to Bricklink and I found this guy. His name is Nemesis Bricks. He's still got a few things left on his shop, but he's clearing out his inventory. And to my amazement, Hailfire Droid, $80. All the pieces, instructions, no box. Not a deal breaker for me, because, I mean, when I was in 2003, I would have just started to really start keeping the boxes around, but for this to not have the box, it's not that big a deal to me. Like, I am completely okay with not having a box for this. So, yeah, man, $80, that's insane. I feel bad that the guy, he was saying, it was like, I've had to come to the decision that I'm selling my entire collection. I'm like, man, that sucks. But at the same time, I am so happy to finally find this set, and for a reasonable price. Now, he doesn't have any more Hailfire Droids, and he doesn't have any more Millennium Falcons, but, well, he does have a Millennium Falcon. It's the 2004 version. But he's got a few other Star Wars things on there. He's got a Spider-Man set and a Batman set. So if you guys are interested, you know, go do that. However, I'll update you guys. I'll be checking right now to see what else he still has by the time that this review's out. But anyway, this was $50 when it first came out, so only a $30 increase. I'm pretty happy with that, and 681 pieces for $50 back in 2003. That's crazy because they were a little more higher priced than they are today when it comes to price per piece. So now let's just kind of get on with the review. Let's see what was in the instructions. Was there anything in there? Nope. I was thinking maybe it would show in the back in the instructions some other stuff. Nope. Because there used to be like advertisements for episode 2 sets. But no such thing has happened here. Now, I'm not 100% sure if these instructions are in fact folded in half. I don't think they were, which is a little disappointing, but you know what? I'm happy to have the set and all the pieces in the instructions. There were 2 pieces missing. One of them was a Technic pin, like a regular black Technic pin. Those are literally a dime a dozen on Bricklink. If you go look, it's like less than it's less than a cent per pin. And then there was a black bushing It's like, those are rare. To my amazement, because my dad owns the 2004 Millennium Falcon set, there was an extra one of those included in that set. So I did get them all. I let him know, but most likely, if you ever find anything on his site, it'll have all the pieces, because the Millennium Falcon I got from him actually came with a whole bunch of like other random pieces. Not a lot, like little small extra doodads. I'm like, none, like almost all of these were not even in the set. So, but yeah, man, like totally check out Nemesis bricks. Now let's actually get on to the review. So this Hailfire Droid, a lot of people want it because it comes with these big giant wheels, and I gotta say, they're rad. But I mean, there's not much to the Hailfire Droid. Like you can move it back and forth. You can let it rock a bit, and that's really all there is to it. I would say that it's more of a display item, but it's also not, because it is actually minifigure scaled, and I think it actually says in the description for the set, it actually says that it's scaled to a minifigure. There's a minifigure for you. Little regular version of me. That is, if I could stand myself up. So that's how big a normal person would be next to an actual Hailfire Droid if it existed in real life. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So if you have like a neat episode 2 Geonosis battle or something in your collection, but you're missing something, this would be a great addition, because it's actually to scale to all your troops, unlike those other little mini versions that have come out. It's like, that's really disappointing. But yeah, we'll just kind of get a few little close-ups of neat details, like these Borak shields. I like them. I think this is a Gadak Call, and then this is a Korak.
Correct!
Like a regular Korak thing. A little attack pincer thing. But recolored in silver. We got some Liwa katanas there. Any other cool Bionicle pieces in here at the moment? Not really. Cool. And then just like, it was nice building in old grays and browns again. I miss those days very much. But yeah, building this thing was interesting. It was like, okay, this is like a copy, like, it's a bit repetitive at times. But then it's like, oh man, like, how is this gonna work? How is this? Oh man, is it gonna fold up and down like the little minier ones do? No, they stay perfectly in place. But I don't remember ever seeing them not be like that. So, anything else to really make of note at the moment? I was actually a little surprised at how wide it actually was. Like, the wheels are slightly smaller than I expected them to be, but they're still huge. Because again, I mean, like, here's a minifigure for scale. Like, that's a huge wheel. But it's more wide than I was anticipating. I was actually thinking it was a little closer together. Because where I was thinking of putting it up in the next room with all the other Technic figures, it can't fit there. Especially not that now that BB-8 is in the way, but like I'm not too happy about BB-8 being there. I was gonna put this in its place, but no, I don't have. There's no way to get this to work in there. So, yeah. So now we'll move back just a little bit and focus one last thing. So down here, there's this little gray ball. This little ball joint piece. Can we get this to where you can see it? Yeah, there we go. right there. You lift it up, and it launches forward this other thing. It's got to be some like super mega rocket launcher, but when you press down on it, or pull up on it, this launches forward. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Initially, I thought it was something that was in the back, so you could actually hold it and then roll it around. No, it's actually something that comes from the front. So, I don't know. It's just some sort of attack thing. You can see in there we got some red going on. And then finally, like in the description, it says like, "Oh yeah, man, you get I don't even remember how many. I think it's 18 missiles per side, right? Like 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, no. All right, so it's 30 missiles.
Check out the big brain on Brad.
And part of me was thinking, I was like, oh man, that'd be so cool if you could actually like shoot them all out. No, they're all static. They're all in there, which is a good thing. But as a kid, I was like, man, that'd be so cool. Now, like having grown up being the big proponent of anti-flick fire missiles person that I am, yeah, no, I'm glad that that's not a thing. But it would be kind of cool if they could do that, just because there aren't a lot of functions to the set. However, I mean, you're mostly going to be going around like rolling it on the ground, so. And as you can see, these wheels work pretty well. Unlike some other things where they've got treads to where, you know, you try and move them along. Like, these are actually moving. Sometimes you have treaded wheels and things like that, and they just kind of slide across on the floor. Or any sort of light surface. This goes on any surface, it seems. So, pretty cool. I'm really happy to finally have it. It does not disappoint, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm stoked. So I don't know. Is there anything really bad about? I mean, obviously, it's like there's not a lot of functions to it. When you lift this up, the wheels they do kind of wiggle, not much. And they can kind of fall out of place to possibly have a gear skip on them, but I mean, to be honest, like this is perfect. So, so yeah, man. Final words. Like, if you can find one for a really good price, like 170 for a new in the box, like that. I mean, I wouldn't say that that's great, but at the same time, you got to think it's an old set. It's got some pretty rare pieces in it, considering like a lot of people want these just to have them. And also, and it's like it would be a sealed set, but for $80, like if you can find somebody that has it used, that has all the pieces included and the instructions, like try and get it, because it's totally cool. I really like it. So. And final words for Nemesis Bricks, like, go check him out, help him out. I feel bad that he has to get rid of his collection. I would totally buy more from him if I had any need to get duplicates of things I already had. Or already have. But, you know, I feel bad that he's got to get rid of all of his stuff, or he's, like, decided to get rid of all of his stuff. But if you're one of those people that can kind of assure to him that like you're going to take care of it, you're going to love it because you're a big fan, and not just because you're going to take it apart for pieces or something like that, then, you know, that'll like help him get through the grieving process, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, this has been MCLegoboy with 4481 Hailfire Droid. See you guys.